2013. He suffered a pretty traumatic concussion February of 2017. We did the standard protocol, went to the doctor. He told us that we just needed to lay low for a couple weeks and he'd be fine. He seemed okay after that protocol, and then a few weeks later he passed out for no reason. Started suffering from vertigo. After about a month or two, he started having hand spasms that turned into what appeared to be seizures. We started going to a neurologist to see if they could help us. They said that they didn't know what was wrong. It had nothing to do with the concussion, and he just needed to live with these symptoms. So we went month after month to a new neurologist, cardiologist, ENTs for his dizziness, trying to find a cause. We went to, what else did we go to? I mean, the list was, he tried physical therapy, but it just made him sick. Chiropractors. We made the rounds, and we didn't just do it once. We went to multiple until we came upon this physical therapist by the name of Bonnie Holland that does a different type of therapy using manual touch, and she said, man, you need to go check out a functional neurologist. She at the time was working with him on all of his pain from his seizures. He was suffering up to 15 a day at that point. We had to pull him from school for over a year because of it. So that's how we started researching what's functional neurology. I mean, we'd already been to chiropractors. We didn't know what that was. So we started asking around, and Dr. Z's name, Zielinski, his name came up, and we thought, why not? We've tried everything else. Why not give it a shot? I was super skeptical. So we came just to see if there's anything that could be done. He spent a few hours with them doing some weird testing with goggles and lights and videoing his eyes, which had never been done to him before. And then said, yep, I have a plan. Let's do it. And we just looked at each other like, what in the world is he talking about? And we ended up coming, doing an intensive week. When I say we, I mean Kyle. And he, day 2, stopped having seizures, and at that point he was having maybe 10 a day when we started coming. From day 2 on, he was seizure-free, and then the vertigo started to dissolve, and he's now just starting to go to school again a couple days a week, and we're super excited. He stopped going to school over a year ago. So we pulled him in October.
Pretty much 2 years.
I mean, 2 grades. He didn't go 7th grade. He went, I think, 20 times. 28 times. And then 8th grade, which is this year, he went 6 days and couldn't do it. Too dizzy, too sick, afraid of having seizures at school. So he couldn't go. It's been incredible.
I've had no seizures since the intensive, and I can actually go to school and see friends.
Oh, I was so excited. I picked him up from school, and he had a hole in his pants. And I was like, what happened? He goes, I was sliding around on the gym floor playing games, and I ripped my pants, and that was the best thing to see my son playing again, because it's been a long time that he's been couch bound, and it was really cool. The treatment was not what we expected. I mean, it was very basic stuff, balancing on a balance board, being pulled backwards while looking at a polka dot. I mean, things that you wouldn't think would be doing anything is completely allowing his body to heal itself. It's incredible. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
It was not what I was expecting. So many other doctors have tried to fix me, but they just diagnosed me with random things that's in their category. And I never actually think outside the box. And
His concussion was stemmed from a bully hitting his head multiple times till he lost vision. And so he was told, he just developed maybe PTSD. He was told by one doctor he had fibromyalgia because he had body aches from all the seizures, ridiculous things.
One even thought I had a tumor.
Yeah, just crazy. He had so many MRIs and MRAs, and we've been through a lot with this. And Dr. Z just needed to look at his eyes in the right way and see their reaction. Completely different testing. I mean, we had done so many different tests and spent so much money on all these failed attempts. And this was just incredible. It was our miracle. Dr. Rachel is amazing to work with here. Kyle got the privilege of working with her, and after the first day, he's like, "Do I get her again tomorrow?" She's amazing. What do you think about her? I mean, isn't she fun?
She was the best intensive you could get. She was really nice and made everything fun.
I want people to know that functional neurology exists. We had no idea what that was. We went to multiple neurologists thinking that we would get different outcomes, not knowing that functional neurology was something completely different that could really give Kyle back his life. He can now function as a regular child again, and I don't want people to give up hope that you can heal and that your body has the power to heal itself with the right tools that they've provided.
This place is amazing and pretty much changed my life.